Good morning everybody, thank you for tuning in, spending some of your day with me. It's a Saturday morning here in Thatcham. It's cold, it's a bit dark and dreary, hoping it's going to get out because I want to go for a nice long bike ride. Just did a bit of a grocery shop. I went to Waitrose supermarket, well, a small, not really a supermarket. Usually I go to Sainsbury's, but I thought I'd try them out. Also went to the local market. There's a amazing little marketplace here in Thatcham where I've moved to. It's literally 3 minutes from my front door. Fruit and veg stall there is huge, it stretches forever. Anyway, I'll get on with it. The first thing that I purchased, well actually you can't see the first thing that I bought, it was actually a can of pineapple rings in fruit juice. I love pineapple on my pizza, my vegan cheeseless pizzas. That cost me 65p. You can't see it because I actually took them out of the can and put them in the fridge and had some yesterday, but anyway, second thing that I got, actually I got this is what I got yesterday, sorry, I'd just been out and got some more groceries. I did get some yesterday, so this is what I got yesterday, the pineapple chunks, and this was what I got yesterday. Got myself a packet of Lotus biscuits. These are absolutely beautiful. They're Biscoff. They're suitable for vegetarians and vegans. They are a little bit more fatty. They're 0.7 grams of saturated fat per biscuit, which is not normally something that I would consider having, because that's a small amount of fat, but you know, if you have 3 or 4 of these with a cup of tea, it adds up. It's not something I'd usually have, but I'm not one of these people who's going to deny myself some nice treats occasionally. I don't have them very often, maybe, you know, a couple a day or something like that, even less than every day, so a little bit more fat, but you've got to give yourself some nice treats occasionally. They were 99p, and this is quite interesting. I got Essential Waitrose, sorry, I'm not sure you can see it, Essential Waitrose Porridge Oats. Usually, if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I get Sainsbury's porridge oats. These were £1.20 for 1 kilo. The reason that I decided to get these is because they've got added wheat bran in them, which makes them much more fibrous than the Sainsbury's oats. And you know, having a lot of fibre in your diet is obviously very good for your body, very good for your digestive system, your intestines, your colon, your bowel. You know, the more fibre you have, the easier it is to go to the toilet. I won't go into any more details because you don't want to hear that. But anyway, apart from the fact that they've got more fibre, they actually taste much, much better than the Sainsbury's cheaper oats. So I think I'm going to stick with the Waitrose oats for now. They taste better, there's more fibre. Yes, they're a little bit more expensive, but not so much that it makes much of a difference. So those are the things I bought yesterday. These are the things that I just popped out and went and got this morning. Actually just arrived back. As you know, I make all my own bread because I don't want the oil and the salt from shop bought bread. So I bought some brown flour, Waitrose obviously, Essentials. Essential Waitrose is like their own brand. This is 1.5 kilos and it cost me £1.10. It's actually 10p cheaper than Sainsbury's wholemeal or brown flour, but you know, there you go. Next thing I bought, this is my absolute favourite vegetable, again, as you'll know if you've watched a lot of my videos. This is just over 1 kilo of broccoli. I got 2 rather large heads of broccoli there. I just love broccoli, you know, in my sort of vegan roast dinners and stir fries and pasta and stuff. So 2 large heads of broccoli, just over 1 kilo, and that cost me £1.51. I think it's yeah, here we are, it's £1.40 a kilo at Waitrose, and it weighed 1.075, so excellent, just love broccoli. What's next? Next I've got a big bag of carrots, 1 kilo of carrots, that's 60p. Again, carrots in my roast dinners with my rice and stir fries, lovely, fantastic. The only thing I forgot to get actually was a big bag of frozen peas, but that's okay. And then lastly, no, sorry, not lastly. I woke up this morning and not feeling particularly great. Got a bit of a sore throat, weird ears. You know, it's that kind of cold or flu feeling. I do get this quite often. Within 1 or 2 days, it tends to go away, and I don't actually get ill. I think that's probably my diet and my exercise is helping me with that. But anyway, I decided to get a bag of oranges, which I'll eat the whole lot today for a good boost of vitamin C to fight off the devil germs. That was £2 for a bag. Buy any 3 for 2. Damn, I didn't notice that. Oh, you can buy 3 bags of these for the price of 2, so 3 bags would cost you £4. I didn't actually notice. Otherwise I would have bought them. So yeah, that was £2. And something that I bought yesterday at the market, actually, that I forgot to show you, which I really love. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this, but this is a whole pound. When I say pound, I mean a pound in weight of oyster mushrooms. I bought these from the market. They're lovely and fresh. An entire pound of oyster mushrooms. They cost me about £2.50. I love oyster mushrooms. If you are somebody who has... Sorry, let me just pack those and put them back. If you're somebody who is a vegetarian or a vegan and you miss the texture of meat, you know, when you bite into a chicken sandwich, when you bite into a pizza that's got some kind of meat on it, the texture of the meat, if you miss that, then I would recommend buying yourself some oyster mushrooms. Put them on top of pizza. I cover my pizza with oyster mushrooms. Because when oyster mushrooms cook, they take on the sort of texture of meat. So when you bite into a cooked oyster mushroom, you know, it makes your brain kind of thinks, wow, that's a meaty texture and a meaty sort of complexion. So if you're missing the texture of meat, I'm not missing meat at all. Not missing the taste, not missing the fact that I eat animals, but I do occasionally miss that kind of bite and the texture. So you put oyster mushrooms, cook your oyster mushrooms on a pizza or in a quesadillas or something like that, and they take on the texture of meat. Another thing you can do with oyster mushrooms, which I love, is to marinate them in something for a few hours or overnight before you cook them. I like to marinate them in paprika and garlic, or Chinese 5-spice, or tikka spice, or cumin, or you could even marinate them in sweet chili sauce, just to give them a flavour. But yeah, oyster mushrooms, if you miss that texture of meat, get yourself oyster mushrooms, cook them, you won't regret it, they're beautiful. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will just mention, I've had quite a few requests for my bread, my half and half bread recipe, half brown, half white bread recipe. I am going to make a video within the next 48 hours for that bread recipe and show you exactly how to make the bread. It's just the most fantastic tasting bread you'll ever have, I promise you. But don't sue me if that's not true. So I will have a bread recipe video up within the next 48 hours. Thank you so much for all your support, your subscriptions, your comments. I uploaded a video that showed you my minimalist flat / apartment for those of you in the States yesterday. I've had lots more views initially on that than I usually have in my videos, lots of comments, so thank you so much. Every view that I get and every comment and every subscription means a lot to me. I'm not somebody who has huge numbers of subscriptions, so the subscriptions kind of get lost and you end up not counting them. I do look at my subs every day because they're so important. I really love the fact that I have this small little community of people. Lots of you watch my videos regularly, so thank you so much. And please keep supporting me, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye.